In 1940, Prince Philip, the late Duke of Edinburgh, then a midshipman in the Royal Navy, was posted for a short while to Colombo, British Ceylon. While he was here, he purchased a second-hand 1935 Standard 9 for £12, the first car he ever bought. Now, the car is a centrepiece of the small museum at Colombo's Galle Hotel.
But what's significant about this car is that it was his first car. And so obviously, when we talk about his attachment to the vehicle, it has he always remembered the car, which was quite special. There's always a feeling of nostalgia, I suppose, when it comes to the first car. And well, he was quite young when he bought it, 18 years of age.
According to museum records, Prince Philip paid for the car in 2 equal installments within a month, and first drove it from Colombo to a naval base in Trincomalee, approximately 260 kilometres away. The car presently has a mileage of 93,040 kilometres and has been restored several times. Now almost 90 years old, it was bought in 1944 by Cyril Gardiner, the hotel's former chairperson. Gardiner also loaned Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip the Cadillac they used during their first official visit to Sri Lanka in 1954, during which visit the Prince also revisited his former Standard 9.
He also came back a second time in 1988, where he was able to view it in what was then called the Prince Philip Room. Now it's the museum of the hotel, which is currently, again, where the car remains. And as we now understand it, and he was a big car aficionado, just like Mr. Cyril Gardiner was. And he had a particular affiliation with British vehicles. So this would have fit the bill. This was a British make, and I'm sure there was a quite an emotional attachment to the car. So it's very special.
Prince Philip, who is known for his love of cars, died in April 2021 at the age of 99. During the funeral procession, his coffin was transported to Windsor Castle as per his wishes in a bespoke Land Rover Defender that he had helped design.
I think historical artifacts as a whole carry with them a spirit, if you will, a connection to a bygone era and the people that were, that surrounded these artifacts. And there's a way for us to get close to that as close as we can. And I think that items that hold a story often also have a lot more meaning and value to us in general. And these items have lots of stories and a way to connect us to that past.